And so I have prepared breakfast for Yoshi and Nico, and just a little bit about what I give. I sprout for them. So there's lentils, mung beans, adzuki beans, garbanzo beans, soaked sunflower seeds. Let me see what else. I think that's it in this batch. And then I also put some grapes and apple slices in there. So one of the main problems that I have, being that I live in Florida, is that Florida gets hot. So obviously we can't leave this out there all day because it'll go bad in the heat. So a very useful and nifty little trick that I learned from BirdTricks is that I can do the floating ice bowls. Pretty much what that is taking two larger bowls, filling it with ice, and then placing the smaller bowl on top. And this helps. It's not, it helps prolong it just a little more. I'm trying to figure out a way of possibly doing some sort of insulation, maybe a layer of like tin foil, like around, actually on the inside of it would be a good idea, and then just placing it on top. Give me a sec. Let me go ahead and fill up these bowls, and I will show you what I'm talking about. Just to show you a little bit about what I did the tin foil on the inside of the bowl, and the ice pretty much gets placed on top of that. So I'm using the cubes, even though the crush would probably fit better, but I'm using the cubes just because they just it takes them longer to melt. So I have this all spread out as best as I can, and yeah, so that's pretty much it. I'm probably gonna add a couple more ice cubes over here. And the bowls just kind of sit on top like that. Now you're going to have certain type of feeders for this to work. Obviously, you want to make sure that the bird can't get to the tin foil and can't lift this up. This is the best contraption that I can think of. So far, nobody in the industry seems to have made insulated bowls, which would be super cool. Another option, also borrowed from BirdTricks, is you can also serve frozen foods, and then it takes longer to thaw out. And a lot of times on like hot days, birds really enjoy eating frozen foods. It's nice and tasty, and it's a cool treat. Let me go ahead and get these out there, and I will show you how I put them in for the birds. This looks like a room service tray. I added some ice to the water just because the birds like playing with the ice, and then this water looks a little colored just because I have flagell medication in there for Nico. He has a bacterial infection that he's fighting. Don't worry, it's not a serious one. It just makes his poo really smelly. But anyways, that's why. So I'm about to take this out to the birds, and you will see how I place these little floated bowls in there. And once again, this is what it looks like. Right in there for the birds to not be able to reach. Morning, Yoshi. So this is Yoshi waiting for her breakfast. And it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but it's okay. It's less space for the bowl to move around. But you'll see that because the outer, or the bowl on top has a wider rim than the bottom bowl, and the way it sits on the lower bowl, there's no way for Yoshi to get that tin foil. And here she is eating her breakfast. What a good girl. Such a good baby, yes. Such a good baby. And here's Nico. Come here, bud. Just fitting this in there. And the way the feeder sits, once again, he cannot reach it. Nico! Are you mad because you got medication earlier? Aw, just because you got stinky poo. It's because you got stinky poo. Come on. Go eat your food. At least check it out. No? At least check it out. Yeah? Oh, don't be mad at me. Yeah. I'm not Nico's favorite person. He is definitely my husband's bird. Anyways, usually when I walk away is when he starts eating. Or he'll come now and check it out. What's in there? Mmm, yummy. Is that tasty? Were you hungry? Yes, it's a good boy. Such a good boy. And again, he can't reach the ice, he can't reach the tin foil that's underneath and mess with it, just because of how this feeder is. Sorry, I know I need to get my nails done. But anyways, yeah. Not everybody's feeders like this, but generally aviary feeders are like this.